Are we live? All right, let's roll. What's good, y'all? Unbiased sports fan. Coming at y'all, just, talking some sports that I saw over the weekend. And we got a lot to get into, man. We got a lot to get into. We're going to start off with some, NFL updates, or probably the NFL update that's, storming the news right now. We'll talk about the NFL. Transition over into the NBA playoffs because we're getting into some round 2 matchups and some round 1 matchups are being closed. And lastly, we'll talk about some boxing. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about some boxing because there was something interesting to say about boxing, about the boxing that I saw last night. So, NFL, NBA, a little bit of boxing, not the UFC this time. We'll sprinkle a little UFC, but mainly talk about boxing this time. I was more interested in it. And, yeah. Let's get right into it. Let's get into the NFL updates. The biggest update. You might not know. You might know. I'll just fucking tell you right now, Julio Jones just got traded to the Tennessee Titans for a second-round pick. Second-round pick. For those of you who don't know, Julio Jones is all-time talent. He is all-time talent. He is one of the best wide receivers this game has ever fucking seen. Julio Jones is a, receiver for Atlanta Falcons, been a receiver for the Atlanta Falcons his entire career, put up numbers after numbers after numbers. He's put up some of the best numbers you've ever seen from a fucking wide receiver. I mean, this guy is basically everything you'd want in a wide receiver. Runs the entire route tree. What, he's about 6'4", Julio's about 6'4". He's a big fucking dude. It's like two something. I don't fucking know. He's the biggest shit. Runs fast. Runs great routes. Julio Jones is one of the best to ever do it. But him and Atlanta wanted to part ways. Maybe for salary cap reasons. Maybe for who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows why they want to part ways? But they want to part ways, and got traded to the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans for a second-round pick. Now, number one, this is just fucking crazy, him and A.J. Brown. Yeah, A.J. Brown, Julio and A.J. Brown on one side or on the other side, each side. You got to fucking stop both of them is what I'm trying to fucking say. You got to stop both of these motherfuckers when they're playing. A.J. Brown on one side, Julio Jones on the other. Very hard to stop. Very hard to key in who you'd want to isolate on defense. Because before, they could isolate on, Derrick Henry in the run game and then A.J. Brown in the pass game. But now it's a little bit more flexible. It's a little bit more, how do you say? You could do more. You can do more with that shit. If you're running with a rock with Derrick Henry, you know what I'm saying? You can't just stack the box because then when that play action comes, you got single coverage, one-on-one with A.J. Brown, who's a yak monster, and Julio Jones, who's a monster in general. It's absolutely fucking crazy. It's absolutely fucking insane. That wide receiver room is it's up there. It's probably the best. At least 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch, I would say, is the best. Best in the league. Yeah, I think I'd say so. But it's funny because A.J. Brown was actually he was actually on TikTok. He was TikToking it up and recruiting his boy. He was TikToking it up. He was like, hey, Julio, we got a spot for you, cuz. We got a spot for you, bro. We get a spot. You can come on down. You can play with us, can't you? Mr. Julio, we got a spot for you, Make a big run. I thought it was funny as shit because I'm like, is this not fucking tampering? Or maybe I don't understand the fucking rules of tampering. I thought tampering was when you influence an athlete to like come to your team or just, outside of, what you can do. I guess you're allowed to do that. Make TikToks and say, hey, fucking come to my team. And the team just get, to trade for him, I guess. I don't know. Maybe players can tamper. I don't know the rules about fucking tampering. I thought it'd be tampering or some shit, but I don't fucking know. But yeah, Julio to the Titans, man. It's a big move, man. It's a big move. It's a seismic move. We were waiting all this time for Julio and Aaron Rodgers. They were kind of the biggest people to watch in terms of, who might leave, who might stay, or whatever. And Julio trade to the Titans. Wow. It's a big move, man. It's a big move. Big move. But now I got to give my unbiased take about it. Me being a Colts fan, so it is 100% unbiased, I got to get my fucking thoughts about, what I think about the Julio Jones trade. Number one, does make the receiving room very legit. However, I still think they will be a worse team than last year. Why, you might ask? Well, Titans, number one, did lose their offensive coordinator from last year, Arthur Smith. He's actually now with the Falcons. They just lost their offensive coordinator, and he is, to me, seems like the mastermind behind the whole operation of why their offense is so efficient. Because for the longest, the Titans were just not a good team because their offense were just slow pace. I mean, they had that smash mouth label, but they couldn't really get the fucking job done, They couldn't get the job done. They were an anemic offense. But Arthur Smith was able to get his guys in one-on-one, situations. He was able to keep the offense moving and efficient. And I guess you could say Ryan Tannehill was a big catalyst to that as well. But, Arthur Smith was the key. He kind of unlocked that offense into being something, respectable, being something like top 10 offense type shit. And him being gone is big, man. It's huge. Arthur Smith being gone is really I think it's really gonna hurt that team, really gonna hurt that offense, because that offense is what makes that team go. Derrick Henry, AJ Brown, Ryan Tannehill. The defense is, okay or whatever, but that offense and that offensive scheme and that efficiency is what keeps it going. So that's number one. Losing Arthur Smith was huge. Number two, losing Corey Davis and Jonnu Smith were huge as well. Now, Julio Jones is an upgrade over Corey Davis. However, Corey Davis played his role. Corey Davis was a very, very, very good number two. And I'm sure Julio will be a good number two as well. But these are key integral parts of their team. These are key parts that made the cog move. I mean, AJ Brown, Ryan Tannehill, and Derrick Henry were kind of the primary pieces. But the secondary pieces were no slouches as well. Jonnu Smith, whenever he would get one-on-one matchups. Corey Davis, whenever he get, number twos, whatever he would eat. Julio Jones obviously, replaces Corey Davis, but, like Jonnu Smith, Arthur Smith, that kind of loss, I think, will hurt the team more than they think. And I think they knew that. I think that's why they wanted to trade for Julio. So it kind of, makes it work. So I wouldn't be surprised if Julio, gets his, but I don't think the offense will be as potent because of their coordinator. Coordinators matter, man. Coordinators fucking matter. They fucking matter, man. Coordinators, they make the offense go. Head coaches, coordinators, schemes, they make the offense go. It doesn't matter. You can have a whole bunch of bums. As long as your coordinator's good, you'll be fucking running. You can have a whole bunch of stars. If your coordinator's shit, you're not going anywhere. Fucking Freddie Kitchens a few years ago. For the Browns. Offense was loaded. But they were just, a shit show. Fucking the Giants a few years ago, I think in 2017-ish. And they had like Saquon and Odell and all that shit. I think it was Shermer. It was Shermer or McAdoo. I don't know who the fuck was coaching or running the offense. But like I was saying, offenses make that, or coordinators make that offense go. So losing Smith is huge. Losing Jonnu and Corey Davis was huge. I mean, yeah, you get the Julio as a replacement. It's a very good replacement. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, this is my unbiased Colts take. So take whatever you want to take it for. Take it or fucking leave it. I don't really care. But I mean, I'm not really scared or I gotta guard Julio and we gotta guard Julio and AJ Brown and Derrick Henry. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking hell to scheme and match up for. But schemes make offenses go, man. Players don't make offenses go. Schemes do. Now, sometimes talent can overtake that and just be so good, like Julio, something like that. But I don't know. I think it's the Colts time, baby. Let's not talk about the fucking Colts. Julio Jones gets traded to the Titans. I guess I'm happy for him, man. He wanted out. He got out. He got to a respectable franchise, a respectable quarterback. I love the move, man. I like Julio. So not a bad move. Not a bad move. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts about the Julio Jones trade. It's the biggest update we pretty much have for the NFL. And let's transition over into the NBA playoffs. Oh, me. Oh, my. It was a fucking good one, man. It's been fucking good. It's been really fucking good, man. Suns, man. Suns advance. They beat the Lakers in, what was it, 6 games? LeBron. Everybody, wanted LeBron. They wanted him to step up. He, unfortunately couldn't get the job done without Anthony Davis and his groin injury, you could definitely see the age on LeBron. You could definitely see the high ankle sprain maybe taking a toll. It's just, it's tough because, all the LeBron haters are coming out the fucking woodworks. See, this isn't a real ring. See, he can't win. He can't fucking win. Jesus fucking Christ, This is the first time LeBron's ever gone in the first round. That's pretty fucking sick. For 14, I think he was 14-0 before that, before losing to the Suns. Suns are a good team too, So it's a respectable loss, but he's just like, Jesus, get the guy a fucking break. He's been in his goddamn position for what, his whole damn career. He's been getting out of the first round. He's been making the finals and shit. So I don't know. I think it was. I wasn't surprised that the Suns beat him. The Suns are a good team. They're no slouch. The Lakers are probably the more favored ones to win, but the Suns are no slouch, man. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Jay Crowder, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton. They're no fucking slouches, man. Cameron Payne coming alive. So, not surprised. Sorry, LeBron. New blood is in. Have a seat, man. Go work on Space Jam 2. Go work on it. Go practice some lines. Or, I guess the movie's already fucking done. Go reread the lines since you got, nothing better to do. Take me on a trip to Cabo, man. I know you're going to Cabo. Let me get on that plane, man. I need a vacation. Fuck. I need a vacation, Let me get to Cabo. Practice my Espanol to the señoritas and the mamacitas. You know what I'm fucking saying? I need to practice my fucking Spanish. Anyways, Suns advance. They beat the Lakers 113-100 in Game 6. Congratulations to Devin Booker, man. Hope you make a run. Hope you go far. And then the Nuggets advance as well. They beat the Trailblazers, I believe it was in 6 games. 126-115. Dame time, unfortunately, could not carry them over the hump. And he's like, I've seen those cryptic fucking messages on Instagram and shit. He's fucking saying, how much longer do I have? All that fucking shit. That fucking same shit that athletes always pull when they want to fucking leave. The writing's on the wall. This guy looks like he's gone. He's like, this dog shit franchise, this dog shit team. I've given every fucking thing, and they gave me fucking nothing to work with. I'm fucking done. It reminds me of Kevin Garnett, kind of his whole career before he left Minnesota. It's like, I'm fucking done. I'm done. This team shit. I'm fucking too good. I'm wasting my fucking prime years. I'm done. Get me the fuck out of here. I'm done, man. So, the Nuggets advance without Jamal Murray, even though it's the Trailblazers, still a decent team or whatever. So Nuggets advance. They'll play they play the fucking Suns. They play the Suns. All right, yeah. They play the Suns. In round 2. So that'd be interesting. But the game I really want to talk about, the fucking comeback I really want to talk about, was the Clippers winning Game 7 against the Mavericks, beat them 126-111. It just seems like, the circle of life. You pick them to win the fucking championship the year before, and they shit on you. They blow a 3-1 lead. Fucking Pandemic P is spamming up in Twitter. Kawhi is not top 10. You see all this fucking bullshit. It's the circle of life, man. All these Lakers fans giving me shit. All these fucking NBA fans giving me shit because I trusted them. And now look at this. Year after, the Clips go down 0-2. They fucking stink. They fucking suck. Roll over and die, you motherfucking Clippers. Just die. All that shit, right? All that shit. But they came back. They tied it up 2-2. And they even went down 3-2 in the series against the Mavericks. And Luka's over there laughing. Luka over there put up 40 bombs in the Clippers' hometown. He put up another 40 bomb in Game 7 in the Clippers. 46, I think he dropped. Just fucking toying with them. Laughing. Luka laugh. All that shit. But the fucking Clippers pulled through. They fucking pulled through. Kawhi Leonard pulled through. I'm not going to lie. Unbiased take here. I fucking love the Clippers, man. I fucking love them. Fucking love the Clippers because they just gotten so much shit. I like them, even when the trade happened, when the Kawhi and Paul George trade happened. I like them. I just respect. I like Kawhi. I like PG. I want to see this thing through. And they disappointed last year. They didn't get the Battle of LA that everybody wanted. And everybody's just saying they're soft and they're weak-minded and fucking they suck. They suck dick. It was true. The flack they got was very true. But now it's different. I love Luka too. I love Luka as a player. I love the Dallas team. I just wanted the Clippers to win personally. I just wanted them to win. I just tired of all the shit they got, and just losing the first round of the Mavs, which has been more shit, more fuel to the fire. The basketball gods did not have that in the cards, man. They had a comeback from down 2-0 and from down 3-2. That was what the basketball gods had in favor, man. Kawhi looked like prime fucking Kawhi. He looked like he was fucking balling, I got to give it to the Clippers, man. I got to give it to them. And Luka, dude, you're going to be all time. You're gunning for like fucking the GOAT right now. To be honest, you're gunning for that shit. The trajectory you have right now, even though you had a couple first round outs, the numbers you put up have been absolutely fucking stunning. It's clear that, it seems like you're just be one of the best to ever do it. Luka legend, man. Luka Doncic. Luka legend, man. But the fucking Clips pulled through. Pandemic P. The joke doesn't hold too much weight anymore. Fucking Kawhi, whatever jokes you had for him, doesn't hold too much weight anymore. So move on. Stop shitting on me. I'm just kidding. You can shit on me. But not anymore. Not this year. Clips, baby. Roll Clips. And then we go over to the Hawks. We got some game ones in round 2. We got the Hawks beating the 76ers. 128-124. Hawks were manhandling for pretty much the whole entire game. I guess I can talk a little bit about the botch lead or whatever. They didn't really lose it. The lead got cut down to like fucking, 2 or 3 with a few seconds left or some crazy shit. But Trae Young manhandled them. Even with Joel dropping 39 or whatever he dropped. Trae manhandling them. Fucking Ice Trae the gang. Mayor of New York. Soon to become the mayor of Philly. Hawks are for real, man. Trae Young's legit. I think we've seen that in the Knicks series. He's legit, and he's going to continue to show he's legit. And I would not be surprised if the Hawks win this in 6, even with Joel on the floor. That's how much I believe in Trae. He's the beast. He is a beast. So they beat them in game 1. And the Nets beat the Bucks in game 1, 115-107. Beat them as well. Harden did get hurt in that game, though. Harden did get hurt. But KD and Kyrie, carried the load. Got it done. Fortunately, James Harden did get a hamstring injury, re-aggravated it. So we'll see when he comes back or if he does come back. Hamstrings are tough to deal with. They linger on. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with James Harden. We'll see what happens. But the Nets, man, they look pretty comfortable. They look like they're not scared. But I think I hope the Bucks get a few games off of them. I hope the Bucks get a few games. Giannis, a couple early playoff exits in his career. I hope he gets it back. So yeah, those were my thoughts about the NBA playoffs. It's been getting fucking really good. It's getting really good. But now let's transition over into some boxing. Because I saw the fucking Mayweather Paul card last night. Yeah, last night. Pretty fucking interesting, man. Pretty interesting. I was half asleep anyways. It was kind of boring, but it was kind of interesting. It was weird, Like, I like seeing Floyd fight. I'm just a fan of watching Floyd box. But it was just weird, man. It was just weird watching him fight, Logan Paul. But let's talk about the Ocho Cinco first. Chad Johnson fight, whatever the fuck his name is. Chad whatever. Talk about the Chad Johnson fight versus some dude I had to look up. He even said his name after he fought him. He's like, if y'all go remember my name, y'all gonna put some respect on my name. Whatever the fuck he said after the fight. Brian Maxwell. I had to look him up. Brian Maxwell. knocked down Ocho Cinco, or knocked down Chad Johnson, and yeah, he knocked him down clean, I guess. It was just an exhibition. I don't think there was any winner or loser or whatever, but yeah, Ocho Cinco was really glad he got in the ring and stepped it up, and kudos to him for fucking having the balls to just box, former football player, former wide receiver, boxing, respect to him for at least trying. Respect for him at least trying. And the Mayweather Paul fight, I mean, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything crazy, I mean, I know they were looking for knockdowns, looking for KOs or whatever. But I just wanted to see some, boxing, that's really it. It was decent, Logan Paul, I mean, he's not, whatever. Like, he's not a boxer, but, it's just, I guess, interesting. I mean, I guess you can classify it as like a freak show fight or whatever, but I mean, I don't know. I thought it was decent. I really liked the moment where at the end, Logan Paul you can kind of see the genuine Logan Paul, it seemed like, where he was just like, dude, I'm just happy to fucking be here. I don't ever fucking say you can't ever step in the ring. So I'm sure if you told him 5 years ago that he'd be fighting Floyd Mayweather in the ring, he'd be like, you're fucking nuts. He'd be like, you're nuts. But he did. It's like, you like to see that shit. Just stupid, random shit like that. I just like to see, and it seemed very genuine at the end, where he was just like, I'm very glad to share the ring, very glad to be in here in this presence. Floyd's a fucking GOAT. Like, I was respectful boxing with him, and it's just crazy that I'm here. I'm so happy. It seemed a little genuine. Maybe it was bullshit, maybe it wasn't, but it just seemed genuine, and I respected it. It was nice to see. As far as the fight itself goes, I mean, Floyd's pretty old. Was he doing his best boxing? Probably not, but, it doesn't really matter, I guess. I'm glad it seemed, at least somewhat real. At least some of these past little freak show fights, like the Jake Paul shit, just kind of seemed like, like a production more than anything. Maybe this is a production too. Maybe they had some side deal. I don't fucking know. It was an interesting fucking Sunday night. That's all I gotta say, man. It was interesting seeing the fight. That's all. So yeah, those were my thoughts about the boxing matches that I saw. My thoughts about the NFL updates, and my thoughts about the NBA playoffs. So yeah. That's all I got for today. This has been the Unbiased Sports Fan, and I'm signing out.